Hi everyone. Today I'll be walking you through a new feature we've built out for the evals platform that we call chained tables. And the idea behind chained tables is that you can essentially build tables with prompts and LLM calls that chain together. So I've already created an account that has OpenAI and Replicate API keys, and I'm going to walk you through creating a fairly straightforward but also very powerful illustration of what you can do with chained prompts and chained tables. So let's suppose we want to do something around math tests. So in this case, we're going to create a very simple set of prompts where we will test both Llama 2 and GPT 3.5 on their ability to solve simple and complicated math problems. So I've created a chained prompt called math test, or excuse me, a chained table called math test. I'm going to add first column, which is going to be my variable, and this will include the questions that we have. I'm going to add a second column, which will reference the templates that we're going to be using, and I'll explain those in a minute. So I'm going to add 3 rows just to actually keep this nice and simple. So the first question will be, let's say 2 plus 2 equals what? The second one will be, let's say 3 times 21 equals question mark. And the third one, let's make it a bit more difficult. Let's say log of pi equals what? Round to 2 digits. Okay, so we've got our 3 questions. I'm just going to save this right now. And we don't have a template yet. So the other thing that we want to do is create a new chat. So I'm going to click this create chat, and basically let's call this math template. Let's make this part a little bit bigger. This dot here allows you to resize each of these screens. So math test template. Let's say as the assistant, you are a math professor that answers questions. Do not qualify the answer, simply provide the actual result of the equation we're sharing with you. Now, the way you're going to reference this template is we're going to add a user message, and going back here, you'll see that we have variable names and references. So I'm going to double click this, and this is going to be called math question. I'm going to copy and paste this as well. So this is a variable. The variable reference is math question, and I will throw that in here like so. So now the actual chat will be, you're the math professor, and here's the math question. So I'm going to click overwrite to save this. I'll refresh. You can see that we've got our template here, and the ID for this template is 7040. That's in the URL. So I'm going to add that here across the board. You could, of course, use different types of templates if you'd like. So a chat template, let's say. And now I'm going to add 2 more columns. One will be a GPT 3.5 run, and the last one will be a Llama 2 run, like so. So now basically what we have is our variable name, the template, and the runs that we want to do. Now, in this specific case, I'm not going to clean this up, but one thing that you should note is that basically anytime you have a table like this with a blank entry for the LLM, then we'll fill it when we click run. So I'm going to click save edits one more time. I'm going to click run, and it says running analysis. Please refresh in a few minutes. So typically for something this quick, it might just take a few seconds. We'll come back to this shortly. Okay, so here you go. I've just refreshed the page, and you can see the results here. So for GPT 3.5, 2 plus 2 is 4. Llama says the same. 3 times 21 is 63 in both cases. And then, log of pi. Well, they're both rounding to 2 digits, which is great, but the answers are very, very different. So there you go. That's a very, very simple example of a chained table. You can also download this into Excel if you'd like, and obviously keep iterating if need be. But wanted to give you a very brief introduction of how you can run your own LLM tests, and I hope you enjoy. Don't hesitate to reach out. My email is w@phaseai.com. Thanks so much.